Well, researchers have estimated that 16.9% of children and adolescents ages 2 through 9 are obese, and 31.7% are overweight. This translates to more than 12 million children and adolescents who are obese, and more than 23 million who are overweight. These figures have tripled over the past 3 decades, a trend that means for the first time in our history, American children may face a shorter life expectancy than their parents. Additionally, we spend $150 billion every year to treat obesity-related conditions, with childhood health care costs rapidly increasing that number. According to the National Survey of Children's Health, an alarming 52% of U.S. kids between ages 6 and 17 do not engage in any type of rigorous activity that makes them sweat at least 5 days per week. Being in a family where both my side and my husband's side suffer from obesity and some of the diseases associated with it, I have taken a great interest in learning about nutrition. I also have 2 small children, so this has been the source of lots of personal research on this topic. Today I will be explaining to you exactly what obesity means and the causes of it, the types of diseases associated with obesity, and some of the approaches being made to help this situation. I will start with exactly what develops obesity among children and what may be some of the causes. Obesity is defined as a condition characterized by the excessive accumulation and storage of fat in the body. For a child to be considered obese, their BMI, which is body mass index, must be in the 95th percentile. Poverty is one of the main leading causes of childhood obesity. Fast food is cheaper and fresher. Well, fast food is cheaper than fresh produce and any other healthier food choice. Lack of inactivity is also to blame, not having accessibility to parks and playgrounds in rural areas. Physical education budgets have also been cut in our children's schools. Parents have also been accustomed to driving through fast food locations where meals are quicker and easier than coming home and preparing a healthier meal. It's just easier. I have defined obesity and some of the leading causes. Now let's move on to some of the health problems associated with obesity. There are several types of diseases, type 2 diabetes being one. It is a chronic condition in children that affect the way your child metabolizes sugar. High blood pressure and high cholesterol can develop in children who most likely have poor diet. These diseases can eventually lead to heart attack and stroke later on in life. Asthma and other breathing problems can also occur, causing problems for the lungs to develop and having extra weight on the child's body. Obese children often suffer from bullying and depression, both that can carry on into adulthood. In some cases, obese children have trouble learning and display behavior problems in the classroom, causing them to act out or withdraw from the class. So we talked about the diseases associated with childhood obesity. So next I will talk to you about the plans that our federal government and other suggestions to help find solutions to this growing epidemic. In February 2010, First Lady Michelle Obama started the Let's Move campaign to help end the childhood obesity epidemic within this generation. Throughout this campaign, parents can access more information to help make healthier decisions for their children. It has also given more opportunities for children to have physical activities in their communities. Americans now have more access to healthier, more affordable food in their community as well. Barack Obama has established the White House Task Force on Childhood Obesity, which will implement a plan, identify benchmarks, and outline an action plan to reduce the rate of childhood obesity to 5% by the year 2030, which is awesome, I think. The CDC also launched a $25 million funding project that will assist in finding ways to improve health food costs and activities for children in areas of need. Improving preventative care at doctors' offices will also be another thing they will be trying to do. Support changes in schools, daycares, and community venues. Okay. Other suggestions would be to try to develop more after-school programs that have physical activity, try to educate parents on the best foods, snacks, and healthier meals to prepare for their children, make community efforts to improve parks and areas where children can play and exercise. In conclusion, childhood obesity is a very serious issue for our children's generation that should not be taken lightly. Throughout this speech, I have explained exactly what obesity is and the causes of it, what diseases associated with childhood obesity, and the actions being taken to find solutions to this growing problem in America. Even if you don't have children, I feel this information is very valuable, so you can pass it on to someone else. Even though it won't be simple, if everyone does their part, I feel like results will definitely happen in the future. Real quick, I want to show the visual aids. This is a vicious cycle of childhood obesity. Basically shows a healthy child, a mildly obese child, a moderately obese child, and severely obese child. And some of the things that help them get there, basically snacks, lack of activity, then they feel depressed, and it leads on into their adulthood. This is also a graph showing how the obesity rates have changed in America from 1976 up until 2010. They have increasingly went up in all age groups, 2 to 5, 6 to 11, and 12 to 19. It definitely went from about 8% to about almost 18% in these so many years. So, thank you.